Hello, everyone. Good to be back with you. Right now, we have with us another young Indian in the Voice of the Young series. His name is Vishwas Kshirsagar. Let's listen to him. Over to you, Vishwas.
Thank you for inviting me, sir. My name is Vishwas Sunil Kshirsagar. I'm from Pune, Maharashtra. I've done my bachelor's and my master's in economics. Now I'm working as a data science associate at the machine learning company, and I have around 2 years of experience. Yes.
Go ahead. Tell us more about how you switched from economics to this.
So it's all started from my master's. In master's, I had a subject econometrics where I studied basics of R programming, basics of machine learning, where they taught us supervised algorithm, mainly classificational regression algorithm. So I talked to my seniors and they said I can pursue data science, data analytics as my career. So I asked around, I shortlisted some institutes, private institutes mainly, and then I got one. So I enrolled myself. I started taking courses, I started learning, then also started learning through YouTube, all other channels, connecting with people, asking them what are the things I should consider since I come from a non-technical background, where I should be putting my efforts into. So this is where it's all started. And then while learning, I also understood that learning is not enough. I also have to connect with other people who are working in the industry to get a job as early as possible because now everybody wants to get into IT.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to get into data analytics role, data science role, data engineer role. So it becomes very hard for someone like me who has come from a fine arts background. Now that I'm now, it's like you're competing with people from mechanic, people from civil, and all other engineering background.
Yeah.
So, so like I said, when I enrolled myself into the program, which was for 9 months, which could stretch to 12 months, where I learned the basics as in I learn SQL, Python, machine learning, deep learning, NLP, and then Power BI, Tableau, all the things that are needed for data analytics, data science role. And then side by side, at the same time, I was also connecting with other people using platform like LinkedIn and going to the offline events because this is the way where we could just build our connections. And through the referral, I got my first internships, and in my first internships I worked there for 4 months. And as an intern, I was working with the two live projects. First project was detecting object, and second project was face attendance. So I had to deliver these projects within the stipulated time that they have given. I was able to deliver that project. This is where they have converted my internship into full-time role, and then I worked there for almost 11 months. And then I left that company. I was home for 3 months. I was building my skills. I was thinking of, while being home, I could just utilize LinkedIn, other platforms like Medium, Kaggle, GitHub, where I could showcase my skills, and it will become very easy when I'm applying for the second job. So
Yeah.
3 months I was just working on, yes. So 3 months I was just working on these things, and then uh, I got my second job through a referral. Referral as in I was in Bangalore uh, for an event from Analytics India magazine. So there I got a names of my current CEO, Saurabh Shahane. I reached out to him, and luckily he was in Pune. So I went to his office. We had a talk. It wasn't like an interview. We had a talk. He asked me about what was the thing I did in my first job and what I was doing on. Though I was very active on LinkedIn, where I was showcasing my skills through writing articles mainly into technical, like writing my projects, connecting all other platforms like utilizing code platform like GitHub, writing my articles on Medium, and throughout my articles, throughout my online portfolio plus my experience, he considered me for the data science associate role. And the next very day, I got a call from him, and then I got my second job. Now it's been around 9 months. Here I'm working as a data science associate. Yes.
Wonderful. Quite a story, to
Yes.
learn everything yourself and out through some institution and make your way. But anyway, tell us about your undergraduate life also. We want to hear what it's like for you at that time.
So I've done my +1 and +2 from where I lived. I come from a village named Wagholi, which is in Pune only. So there I have done my +1 and +2, which was in Marathi medium.
Okay.
So it was hard for me to get into in English medium. So like manage with the English language as well as the economics. But somewhere it helped me, like I was connecting with other students in classroom and I was asking them where should be focusing on, what are the things I should be learning. I was connected to teachers, asking them that what are the things I should consider. I was staying back after the class and clearing out my doubt, staying in the library, learning, asking my friends. And yeah, this is how I learn things in my bachelor's. And yes, it was difficult for me in the beginning, but then later I understand that this is the thing I should be considering. This is where I should be focusing on. Uh, my specialization was in economics, and in economics, I've understood that if I could do things in economics like in a way, then I can pursue same things in my masters. So
Yeah.
this is where I connected my bachelor's to the masters, and this is where it led me.
Wonderful. Okay. I mean, it's a great story that you came from Marathi medium and a small town, and moving to a Pune is a culture shock from there, I'm sure. And it's a different style, and then you were in English, but you managed it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, wow, that's a great story because most people I interview knew English well when they were in high school. There are very few. There are some who came from small places and who have made it big. So that path is there. I am glad you were able to do it. Tell us something about your masters. What was it like?
Right. So when I got into my master's, my specialization was in economics only.
Yeah,
So I had a subject international economics. I had a subject like micro, macro combined, and then I had econometrics.
yeah,
So yes, so while studying in my economics, we had uh, a faculty of analytics, the visiting faculty of analytics. So I was more inclined towards analytics while I was in my masters. Yeah. And then when I got into my econometrics, then it's all started actually. And
yeah,
then then I started learning side by side, like I said in my introduction, that I asked my seniors where should I be focusing on,
yeah,
because I was not so active student in economics in particular,
yeah,
but I just wanted to get into analytics. So like they have suggested me that given that few of my seniors were looking into analytics, they were taking courses from online and offline institution, and if I'm learning offline, I feel like I'm learning things. So I was looking for an offline institution, and that is what I was focusing on my masters. Also in masters we have these dissertations where we have
yeah,
to give the research paper. So I had taken the subject as the impact of tourism on India's GDP. So
yeah,
while collecting data from the primary data,
yeah,
circulating the questionnaires and getting data, and then given that get data, like converting into the analytics, converting into the meaningful output. So utilizing Excel then, and trying to figure out like what else I can use. So searching things on YouTube while I was in my masters, that I could use SQL and then Tableau.
yeah,
So I could relate now that whatever things I did my masters, everything is useful.
yeah.
So
Okay,
yes,
now
so this
tell
is
me, were your
yes.
friends also with you in this? Who was guiding you? Anyone really guiding you, or you just managed it on your own?
So everything I did on my own because in
Okay.
like when I've taken admission in my masters, I was not sure that I want to get into analytics. I thought of getting into a job that will be given from the college placement.
Yeah.
But then, once you are in the masters, you get serious. You understand that you have to find your own path and you have to find your own career. So this is where it enlightened me that I should be talking to other people. So
Yeah.
when I was talking to other people, trying to figure out where my interest lies, where
Yeah.
my skills lies, and what are the things that I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So other students from my class, they were all into other things. Like few of my classmates were into competitive exam, like in Maharashtra, like MPSC or
Yeah.
UPSC. Few other people were like into consulting. Few other people were like into a financial job. So I was just trying to figure out my path on my own, and trying asking my seniors and searching things on YouTube, or
Yeah.
connecting with like my relatives and other people.
Mm.
So yes.
Wonderful. It's a great story. A pioneer on your own and from a small town in Maharashtra. Fantastic. Anything else you want to add? You want to put some tips for juniors?
Yes. So what I would suggest them is, while you are in your bachelor's, you are in your master's, enjoy your college life, but also be uh, focused, and uh, have this thought in your mind that while pursuing bachelor's or master's, while enjoying your college life, also focus on what you want to do in your career. It's not
Yes.
like you are pursuing your degree in finance or any other stream, be it any other stream, but try to figure out where your interest lies, where your skills lies.
Yeah.
Once you have figured out all these things, you can do things on your own, parallelly while studying your degree. Also, nowadays, for like this LinkedIn things and all other social platforms, utilize in a way that it will help you down the time. What I meant is, what I did for myself, coming from a non-technical background, while studying in economics, and after completing my economics, when I joined a private institution course for data analytics, I knew very well that my education background is going to be a hurdle for me. So I have to showcase people what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
So I started using LinkedIn, showcasing people what are the things I'm into, what are the projects that I have done. Started connecting with them, started asking them that what are the things I should consider,
Yeah.
what are the projects I should be doing. So something similar you can do it. Let's just say your aim is to getting into the HR field. So see what are the things you should be learning in HR.
Mm.
If
Mm.
you want to getting into content writing, try to understand what are the tools, what are the techniques, and what are the skills one should have to get into content writing.
Yeah.
Now that you have understood that you have to learn these skills, understand that understand try to figure out and do the research about the companies that are into the same niche. Once you
Yeah.
have understood that these companies are into these niche, then target these companies, target these people, try to build a good rapport, good connections. We say that your network is your net worth. So once you have your good network, you can simply ask them for a referral,
Yeah.
because when you apply through Naukri.com or Monster or any other platform, you'll find hundreds of people already applied for a
Sure.
role, right?
Yeah.
Yes. But if you have a good network, you can simply ask them, given that you're connected to them, build a good network, you
Yeah.
can simply ask them that I'm looking for a such job.
Yeah.
Could you please refer me?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah. It is great.
that person will be more than happy to refer you. So
Yeah.
that's what I would suggest a junior. Uh, Enjoy your life, enjoy your college,
Mhm.
enjoy everything, but also at the same time, make sure you understand and you know that what you want to do in your life.
Wonderful.
Explore. If you are not able to figure out on your own, you can ask seniors and people around, and they'll always help you.
Okay. Anything else you want to add, Vishwas?
Uh, Other than this, not really.
Any hobbies, any things that you enjoy, food, culture, music, dance, what? Tell us something.
I uh, I like helping people. Whatever I've just said, that build your portfolio, connecting with people,
Hmm.
and showcase what are you capable of.
Okay.
So there is this platform topmed.io,
Yeah.
and yes, right. So there I've started mentoring students, like a business analyst, data analyst, and data scientist. So
Oh,
whatever the problem obstacles I faced in my career,
yeah.
I'm not saying that I've come to the top. I'm still learning and I'll be learning all my life.
Yeah.
But there are things that I've learned, and I feel like whenever I see someone doing mistakes, I feel like I should be there telling them that this is what you should be following, this is where you should be focusing on. So
Okay.
that is what I'm doing now, and that is what I love doing. So in my free time, I use this platform TopMate, and there I help people. Yeah, and I yes, that's what I do, and that's what I like
Well,
doing. This.
let me say it bluntly. You are the face of modern India, face of modern young India. You
Thank
know,
you, sir.
coming from a village, doing well, and saying, look, I made it, but that's not enough. I have to get others to get going. Right? I have done it, but I'm not sitting with it, just say I'm great, right? I was saying, look, I'm going to help others. Really very, very exciting for someone of my age to see such a young person saying, look, I made it, so what? I have to help others make it too. I'm really happy to hear it. So let's end it here today. We'll catch up with you perhaps in a year to see where you are. And in the meantime, let's say bye to the viewers, and I'll talk to you a little bit after this. And I'll be back with another young person or an expert soon. Bye till then. Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much, sir. Bye, everybody.